Hey, I'm Marcus Bronzy.
I'm Kate Kurd.
This is Ain't Got a Clue.
It's the podcast where we take quiz questions and we answer them in a funny way. So then by the end of the episode, you know the answer.
100.
You're not just like, what are you talking about? You actually know what's going on, bro.
Exactly. It's very simple. One of us asks the other a question, give them the answer, and then by the end of the episode, after we've had a chat about it, all we have to do is remember said answer. So what animal, Kay, has 32 brains?
Man, this is wild. I don't know. Like, what animal does have 32 brains, bro? Because, like, that is... Why do you need 32 brains? It has to be something proper smart.
Like a really intelligent animal, yeah.
But then, having said that, last time we done something like this was an octopus.
They're quite smart. They were quite smart.
But they had a brain everywhere, and you're like, I could punch up an octopus, bruv.
Yeah. It depends. If we were in dry land, we'd have the upper hand. If we're in the water, they would have the upper hands, innit? They would handle us.
I suppose, bruv. But I don't know, man. Like, I reckon we'll not punch them up, but we put it this way: we're smarter than them, innit? And we've only got one brain.
Okay.
But hold on. Do you know what this makes me feel like? You know when it's like sometimes is more doesn't necessarily mean better.
Exactly.
So if I've got a big engine and you've got like 13 small engines, well, my engine's massive.
It all depends for the use case. That's what it is. So yeah, hit me with the Ain't Got a Clue, bro.
I ain't got a clue.
The answer is leeches. Leeches.
Oh, yes. Get off it, bruv. They don't even have their own blood. It's
about... I see what you did there. It's about to get wordy, though, okay? It's going to be a wordy one.
It's about to get wordy.
So, I'm going to tell you some leech facts to help you remember that a leech has 32 brains. Now, a leech's internal structure is segregated into 32 separate segments, and each of these segments has its own brain.
Do you reckon...
I'm doing the finger thing. What would you call this? Quote marks. Brain.
Quotation. Air
quotes. Brain.
Do you reckon Wretch 32 should have just called himself Leech 32?
Leech 32. That's what it... Maybe
would have made a lot more sense.
Maybe he's a leech masquerading as a human being. He's a rapper and he's fucking with us all. He's laughing at us. He's laughing at us.
I mean, I'm not going to speak badly about Wretch, but
he's
if that's
laughing
something
at us.
You want to do,
he's actually an alien from outer space.
But wouldn't that make more sense?
Alien.
Leech 32. Imagine Leech 32 is an actual rapper in the Leech world.
That would be, if you were like a really good rapper, but you also were like great at fraud, you'd be Leech 32, wouldn't you? Sucking out your blood, baby.
I mean, what was that hit single? Don't Go.
Don't Go, yeah.
Normally like, but he's talking about Please Stay, so we could just leech off the blood, innit?
Leech off the blood. Actually, if I had a pet leech, I'd call it Leech 32. There you go.
Is
Leech 32, yeah.
Leech 32. Why'd you call it 32? Well,
funny story, yeah.
Funny thing there. We've got a whole episode about it. Yeah, go on.
So
then.
A leech is an annelid. They have segments in their body. Unlike other typical annelids, a leech's external and internal segmentation do not correspond to each other.
Oh, that's what. But is that why when you can just cut up, like, do you know? Remember when you could cut up worms when you were a kid?
Yes.
Don't ask why we did that. Yeah, we just did it. We were like,
we didn't know, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just. Right now, there's two of them.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Raw, can you have sex with each other now?"
Yeah.
Like,
and they're like, actually, no, kill me. And you're like, wow, look at them. It's so full of energy. It's it's on the floor going, help me.
But they did, like, you had two different working structures after
They can live for a little while, but I think the half of it that dies is the end that can't eat, because one end is still the bottom and one end is still the front. But obviously you've separated the arse from the mouth.
I mean, I never said I technically.
Allegedly.
Marcus did it.
Allegedly, yeah.
Me and Marcus used to run the fields by ourselves as children and just we'd catch ladybirds and stuff.
Pull off their wings. No, I never did that. If the internal body is examined, it can be seen that the body is divided into 32 parts or segments, which each have its own corresponding brain. But some people will say, technically, it is not true. And technically, they have an argument, because they're not individual brains per se, but the same brain which is segmented into 32 segments.
Well, just get rid of this episode from the start then, innit?
However, technically, each of the segments possesses its own neuronal ganglia that are linked with the next. Hence, in other words, it is the same single brain that exists in 32 segments throughout the body, but anatomically speaking... Physiologically speaking, because each segment can operate independently, it's said to have 32 brains. So there you go. There's a bit of an argument, but officially they do have 32 separate brains. So to help you remember that, Kay, I've got some other facts about leeches.
Does it ride the beat like a tractor?
Extra points if you can work out how many puns for Retro 2K throws in to this episode.
I know. You'd have to do that retrospectively.
Leech anatomy is totally insane.
That was so shit. Sorry.
So leech anatomy is actually totally insane, if that isn't crazy enough. Each leech contains 10 eyes, 6 hearts, 10 pouches for storing blood.
You flipping thieves, bruv.
32
10 pouches. Whose blood have you got in there? It's not your blood. Just taking man's blood, bruv.
They've got 32 brains and 200 different types of enzymes to keep blood viscous whilst it digests its meal. That's an insane.
Yeah, because it's not your blood, so you have to use 200. To be fair to leeches, we basically do the same thing
With the world.
No, with milk, with like cow's milk and shit.
Oh yeah.
So like, let's not judge in it.
Yeah.
I don't drink cow's milk and that,
Yeah.
but
I've never sucked off a cow's nipple before, though. To be fair.
no, I mean
Directly.
not for enjoyment, but like
Yeah, it was work. It was work related. It was just work.
it used to be one of those Channel 5 programs where it was like, this man sucks off a cow.
The man who married an udder.
Yeah.
I like the cow, but the udder, I love the udder.
Shout out to that TikTok from Horatio Gould I saw this week. That took the mick out of all those English TV shows. It was brilliant. But yeah, it does feel a bit like that, doesn't it? 200 enzymes though, like so we put like when we make milk, we put like a bunch of shit in it.
Yeah.
Pasteurized milk.
Pasteurized milk. Yeah, it's like they do a lot to it, don't they? I've realised though, I'm not a milk drinker, but I'm not like righteous about it. But I realised that people are just not really on milk as much. Oat milk is the one, isn't it?
Yeah, so I don't know. I had a notification on my phone the other day that goes the Great Oat Milk Con, and then I pressed clear by accident.
What is it? What do you think? Plot twist is actually a cow that's just been fed
water,
oats.
really, innit?
Yeah, that's what it is. Of course, that's what it is. What? So what did people think, that there was a brand of oat that had breasts that we fucking sucked milk?
Hold on. Here it is. 4 days ago, it used to be a simple choice between gold and silver top. Today, a shopping catalogue would go amiss.
Okay, please may I stop you? 100% whoever wrote this is how they sound.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this is accurate. Go again, please.
It used to be simple choice between gold and silver top. Today, a shopping catalogue wouldn't go amiss when deciding what milk to buy. Rice, coconut, soya, almond, cashew, oat, even potato milk now available in rate rows, jostle for space on our supermarket shelves and in our fridges at home and on our cereal. Anyway, so
do you know what it is, Kay? It's political correctness. God mad.
Basically,
somebody wrote an article. Fuck off. So some fucking person wrote an article complaining because there's more choice.
No, but they're like it's what's it? It's the market's valued at 16.1309 million. But what they're saying is it really saving the planet? And they're sort of arguing that not necessarily.
In my personal case, Kay, I'm using less bog roll because I've got so that is saving paper.
For a very long time, the impact has been exaggerated. The author of The Great Plant-Based Con published later this year. And the nutritional cost of the diet understated or even ignored. As a result, we have this overwhelmingly dominant narrative that's taken a hold of most people. Think the best way to improve the planet and personal health is to go vegan. So she's basically saying that going vegan isn't going to save the planet.
But that's different to having slightly different milk, though, isn't it? That's just your
that's
milk.
part of it, innit? Part of it is people go and have those different types of milk and whatever.
Oh, yeah. All right, fair enough. I hear it.
But fuck leeches, because they do the same thing, essentially, but with our blood, so we die.
They don't kill us. They don't want us to die.
Leeches make us die.
They're nice. Die.
They used to prevent infection years ago.
Oh yes, yeah, we will get to that 100%, Kay.
Well, will we?
But actually, we will. It does take 3 months for them to digest the meal, though, so they're not as hungry as you think they are. So after a good feed, it can take 3 months to digest all the blood it sucks. If you had to eat one thing every 3 months, Kay,
to suck your blood.
If you had to eat one thing, if you could only eat one thing every 3 months, what would that be?
Donuts.
What, you just have a box of Krispy Kremes, good to go, 3 months. That'd be nice, isn't it?
I mean, like if you could, if you wouldn't ever get hungry again for that 3 months.
I'm trying to think. So you go donuts. I might have a packet of chocolate.
I'll change it every 3 months, innit?
Yeah.
But like you'd have 3 months to think about it.
How much time would we save as well? Eating takes a lot of time. Cooking,
bro. Cooking and thinking about what you're gonna eat, waiting for food. going shopping, all of that shit wastes so much time.
Level with me, bruv. How do you make that a little bit less of a chore?
Deliveroo.
Really?
Deliveroo. I get my groceries delivered via delivery a lot of the time now as well.
Was it Gorilla or is like one of those apps, in it?
No, I get it on Deliveroo because I got Deliveroo Plus, right? Don't judge me.
Wow.
Don't judge me. Don't judge me, right?
The boy K's doing all right, you know.
You've never thought
Deliveroo
about no, but all right. So we've been recording like 2 weeks in a row, and I've Deliverooed stuff.
Yeah.
That's already paid for itself in delivery fees for the month.
Oh right, okay, yeah. I'm old school, mate.
So like it's like $7.99 a month for delivery.
Yeah.
But if you use it quite often, it makes sense. So it's like if I know I'm going to see you or whatever, it's like might as well just get Deliveroo.
So you're making money. You're making money, bro.
I'm not making money.
You're making dough.
I would eat out anyway, right? Where I'd eat out anyway, where it's like, well, if I'm going to be wherever I am, let them just deliver it. And plus, the groceries aspect of it is brilliant because I'll be at home and I'll be like, oh, for fuck's sake, I need.
Yeah.
Like, and my nearest like shop is like a 15-minute walk away.
Oh, that's ages. That's long, isn't it?
Yeah. So I have to. So when I get that, it's like it's there within 10 minutes.
Nice, nice. I think the way I get around
it, 3 months. Sorry, yeah.
Donuts. No, that's cool. I was just thinking the way I get around that stuff, I just have the same shit every time, bruv. Like, I'm just boring. I just have the same food, same thing that is easy to cook, whatever it is.
What's that?
Rinse
Eggs?
that. I'll have some eggs here. I'll have some chicken and brown rice, and then when I get bored,
that's
of it,
why when people go
nice.
to you, can you cook? And you're like, well, I can make rice and I can make chicken, and then you end up thinking, can I make everything else? And then you realise.
It's long though. Like whoever, I don't know. I respect you if every day you can be like, today I'm making a souffle, and the next day you're like, today I'm making
a sauce from scratch and blah blah blah.
A suckling pig. Like I don't know, bro.
Cooking
like,
takes ages, bro. Have you seen
long.
a lot of these recipes? Hour and a half, long for a man, bro.
I tell you what, Kato. Do you know what's changed my life? You've probably seen me banging on about it on social media here and there.
Air fryer. We've got a Ninja one.
I've got a tower one, right?
Apparently a Ninja one's the one to get.
Ninja one's great, but my one, I can put a rotisserie chicken in it and it spins around and it tastes sensational.
Do you know what else can't do that? Leeches. Let's go.
Are you not an air fryer guy, no?
I've not got one, no.
Okay, trust me. Mark my words, when you try air fryer, okay, you're going to come on this podcast and you're going to be like, today's question is... What air fryer has changed my life? What air fryer has changed my life? So also with leeches, they're not actually black or slimy. Like a lot of people think that they're black, slimy and stuff, but they're actually the ones that are used in medicine, especially, they're green with orange and yellow polka dots on them, and they're quite tacky to the touch.
So they're basically like children's TV version.
Yeah, they're cute. Hello.
We're green with orange and yellow polka dots. I'm the Leech.
And if they're tacky, I feel like the first thing that came to mind when I read that they were tacky was that if you threw them at the ceiling, they'd stick.
Oh, I thought you just meant that they're a bit corny.
Like, hi, my name is Leech. Don't let me suck all of the attention out of this room. Fucking dickhead.
What a wanker.
What a fucking wanker. Leeches are FDA approved and actually they're used for plastic surgery. They are used
Oh, so this is American things, yeah.
Over here as well. So after surgeons have reattached like an amputated finger or earlobe, they might use leeches to stimulate the blood flow and prevent the member from running out of oxygen.
Well, I mean, thank God science has improved.
They've actually become FDA approved in 2004. So this has improved. They do this by removing your clotted blood from your delicate areas, such as like underneath a flap of skin or a finger or a toe.
Oh, design a vagina.
Yeah, they technically could do that, 100%.
Flap of skin.
Yeah, they can remove the blood from the area that reduces the tension, which can improve blood flow. That as well. Kay's just regressed to an 8-year-old kid. Dick, Willie.
Dick jokes, Willie jokes, Punani jokes, come get your jokes.
Come get your jokes. So this prevents tissues from dying. So people are living and having their limbs put back together, and leeches are helping them survive, which is fantastic.
That is wild.
And they use quite a lot in reconstructive surgery as well. So yeah, somebody could have a nose job and have to have a leech on them to improve that blood flow. They do feed, Kay. When they feed on us, they do it without hurting us though. So what they do is they actually have this little like thing that comes out of their mouth, like a tube that goes into you. But before they do that, they have a natural anesthetic.
Mosquitoes.
Very much like that. But they have just like that. They have a natural anesthetic, and they have like this kind of local, these chemicals that keep your blood nice and flowy as well. So once they attach to your area, they can be on there for 15 to 60 minutes and just suck some blood out of you.
I think I was bitten by something. Look, that looks like a bite, doesn't it?
Those are 2 bites on your hand. I think you're going to become Spider-Man.
Oh, hopefully.
Can we just throw something and see if you catch it? That'd be
Is it
sick.
Spider-Man or Tom Brady?
Like all of our Spider-Mans of recent,
Yeah.
leeches are British.
Oh, I thought they were all shit.
That was scathing, Kay.
Oh,
That was scathing, bro. You
Guy
know
made a
what?
whole fucking film about UCAS points. All your friends just die. Like, instead of you to just go, listen, man, Dumbledore would never. Professor Strange or whatever his name is, bro.
Doctor Strange. Professor Strange, you done it again. Professor Weird. Professor Confusion.
Professor Confusion.
So most medical leeches, they're Welsh. So Biopharm, a company in Wales, is the
Wales.
largest distributor of medical leeches to the United States. They sell 40,000 leeches annually. So officially,
We sell
leeches,
40,000 leeches here in Cameroon.
yeah. So leeches have Welsh accents. Hello, mate. Going to suck some blood.
Suck some blood
Suck
off
some blood,
you.
eh?
I'm going to suck your blood.
Yes.
Why is that so funny in a Welsh accent?
I love a Welsh accent, man.
Yeah.
Leech sex is quite interesting. They're hermaphrodites, Kay. So they're
Oh.
man and woman at the same time. Man and woman.
Remember when they used to say that was what Ciara was?
I hated those
My
rumours.
goodies. My
Hated-
goodies. Not
Yeah.
my goodies.
Just because she wasn't like a
Jazzy
super delicate
Fizzle.
lady. I proper fancied her as well.
I did as well.
Did you fancy her as well?
100. I still do.
I think she's
When
fantastic.
she went in that video for Love and Sex and Magic,
Oh my gosh.
and then she's like shaking her leg, and oh my god, man, dancer's body.
Wow. We're not filming this podcast at the moment. If we were, you'd see
just
Kay.
see both of us just wanking.
Kay's got his
Sign
hands
up
in his
for it.
pockets.
I mean, we've got rid of the Patreon, and now we have a joint OnlyFans.
So when two leeches find each other and they decide to have sex, they line up with each other, next to each other, and then one will attach a sack filled with sperm to the other, and the sperm are then released from the sack and pierce through the skin of the other leech,
That
and
just
eventually
sounds like
find
a-
its way to the
That
ovaries.
sounds like a bad way of playing like Kiss Chase or something. Come over you, and then it's just like
Basically, they
they
bust.
literally just go over to someone. Like imagine someone going a guy going up to a girl
Yeah.
in a bar or somewhere, just wanks over them, and it's like, well, that's it, we're mating.
They basically bust on each other. They bust on each other.
They are actual sex offenders, bro. That's what they are, bro. This whole thing's like, can't just do that. Can't just put my sack on your face and then just go, yeah, no, now we're mating, bro.
That's what they do. I did look at a video of it. It looks really like. It
I mean,
looks
I don't
like
want
two
to know your
aliens.
search history, bro, but that is why.
This
Remember when they
podcast
used to-
has really changed my search history now.
Yeah, I know. Remember when they used to get those like toy aliens where they said, oh, if you put them together,
Yeah.
they're gonna have sex. Never happened.
Never happened. Yeah, bruv. Yeah, man. And your friend would be like, no, trust me, bruv. They do. They have a baby in 7 days. That friend would always, 7 days later, so what happened? Oh, yeah, bruv, lost it. I mean, idiot.
We put in a fridge and stuff. I don't know why we bought those. It was nice, nasty and slimy and stuff.
Weird. So even though their sex is quite raw, they basically just bust on each other. There's a whole family of leeches that when they lay their eggs will cover them with their bodies, and they'll lay the eggs, cover them with their bodies, and that will prevent fungus or bacteria from getting on them. And then when the eggs hatch, the little babies will attach to the parent, and they're not feeding on the parent, they're just hanging on for a little ride, and the parent leech will go to another blood meal it's carrying, and then will let his offspring have a little nibble. There you go. They're very caring animals, bruv. Very caring.
Nice.
Do you want to know? Do you want to guess how big a leech can get?
About 10 centimeters?
18 inches, bruv. And they can live up to 20 years old.
Well, that's not fair, is it?
This one's...
It's just not. It's not on, is it?
That's not reasonable, is it?
That's just,
It's unreasonable.
that's just not fair.
It's unreasonable. Come on, mate.
18 inches, you don't need that.
Come on, man. It's
Nothing needs to be.
unnecessary.
Nothing
Yeah.
needs to be that long.
Yeah, share the
Come on.
love, innit? Share the love. Come on. And this one's a
I mean,
blood...
look, we're not taking a piss, but come on, man.
Come on, mate. Come on. Leave some.
Everyone
Yeah.
loves pulling our legs a little bit. Come on,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Come on.
Leave some for the rest of us, mate. Come on. So yeah, they're actually the blood-sucking ones as well. And it's proboscis. What it sticks into you to suck the blood can actually be 6 inches long. And
Fucking hell. What a life, eh?
well, it's all right for some, innit? All right for some. There you go. It drinks its fill, then falls off. Scientists thought the species was extinct until a zoologist found 2 specimens in 1970s, one of whom he named Grandma Moses. So he had a leech called Grandma Moses that was 18 inches long. Leech scientists use themselves as bait because they have to trek through leech territory looking for specimens. Sometimes they go in water or traipsing through a bamboo forest. Sometimes leeches are attracted to the scientists themselves and ends up feeding on them. So they try to stop them, but they're like going to pick up leeches to investigate different breeds, and they end up with a leech sucking
It's the
on them.
only way scientists,
Get some action.
yeah, like nobody else finds them attractive. Oh, yeah, of course, the leeches. Yeah, they're fully attracted.
They're
to
all
us.
over me.
They fuck. I mean,
me.
leeches. They can't get enough of your boy.
All over me. Anyway, Kate, what animal has 32 brains? Technically.
Leech 3-2.
Leech 3-2, that's right, man. So that's it for this episode of Ain't Got a Clue. Don't forget, every time we drop a regular episode, we drop a Patreon episode.
A Patreon episode.
A full fat extra episode
No ads.
exclusively just for our patrons. That's right, with no ads. And we also give you all the stuff you get in our free timeline with no ads as well. Because you can give us a few bob.
And follow us on the social media.
Yep, that's right. Where can they find us? That's correct. Ain't Got a Clue is written by Kay Kurd and Marcus Bronzy, edited by Marcus Bronzy and Matt Farvin, and listened to by absolute fucking legends like yourself. Until next time, peace.